What's going on, everybody? It's Rev, and welcome back to another Dauntless video. As you can see, you might be thinking, Rev's on a different character, a different account. What is going on? What is happening? We are on the live server now. We are still almost exactly the same as the previous account on the trial server. However, you know, I made a new account because the trial server went away, and now I'm on the live server. But we're still on into the Maelstrom. We're gonna push forward. Slayer level 8, Behemoth Studies, the Hunt Pass, upgrade any weapon to +5, which we're almost at already, and upgrade a piece of armor from each slot to +5. So +5, full +5 set. We might not get to all of this in this episode. I definitely want to unlock the Aether Strikers since we focused on the repeaters last time. But what we're gonna do now that I'm getting a little bit more prompted to fight other things.
Hey, the behemoths won't wait. I was hoping to see you.
Hunt Carabac. Ooh. Maelstrom effect. Draskscale. So a bunch of breaks. And then the Hunt Pass is a quest from Gregario. I don't know if we did it on this account. We did. So I've already done the Hunt Pass portion. That is my goof, but I will have a video entirely explaining the Hunt Pass and everything that you'll need to know if you're so inclined to do the Hunt Pass. The gist of the Hunt Pass is everybody should be doing the Hunt Pass. Even on the free track, it's not really necessary that you pay, but it does have some really nice bonuses for players that are going on the free-to-play route, and that's pretty much it. You get a lot more stuff if you do pay the 10 bucks, but for the most part it's just kind of an optional thing that you passively do as you play the game. We picked up a majority of the quests. We have the quest Behemoth Studies into the Maelstrom, and I believe we had another quest called 5x5, which is to use a hammer, axe, sword, chain blades, war pike. So test out all the weapons, see which this portion of the quest is very much so, you know, what weapon do you like, and this is where we start fighting more behemoths that are more challenging for sure. Strike was difficult, but we get even more so into it. So we're picking up all the side quests right now. Luck be a lady. I'll probably talk about this in a separate video as well. So we have quite a few quests to be banging out right now. Let's unlock the Aether Strikers. And so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over the Advanced Strikes quest really fast in the quest log. Deal 5,000 damage with Adamant Bolt while Tempest Form and Karma Breaker effects are active. And that's going to sound confusing to someone who's never played before. And so let's go over the Aether Strikers and how to do this quest. So what we're going to do actually in this episode is just go on a pursuit, neutral behemoth, and we're just going to do it on an Asher. Asher is going to be our test dummy, and so we'll unlock the Aether Strikers. So the reason that we're fighting Nasher is because we're given the recruit strikers, and these are kind of like the bare bones version of any striker. And while the strikers deal a lot of damage, I don't want to spend, you know, like the Skarn video, we spent a lot of time just kind of fighting it because we didn't have a weapon that was up to snuff. But this will be relatively quick. And so let's talk about the strikers. The strikers have 3 different combos. One is all light attacks, one is 1 light attack and 2 heavy attacks, and then the other one is all heavy attacks. Every time you perform a combo and the last hit of the combo connects, you'll be able to hit your special button. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this, but basically as you change colors, your character is going to flash. So here I'm red. That's after doing 1 combo. After doing 2 combos in a row, any 2 combos in a row, I'm going to go yellow, and then my special changes again. And so you'll see I have 2 buffs active in the top left underneath my special bar. that is Tempest Form and Karma Breaker. So red is Tempest Form and yellow is Karma Breaker. And then the quest wants us to have both buffs active and then use our last special, which is getting all three. So I'm gonna Karma Breaker one more time, and then I'm going to use all three combos. And that's a big old Kamehameha, which does a lot of damage. So we need to deal 5,000 damage like this. Now, I don't need to stack up again because the buffs are still active. So the Karma Breaker broke something there, so I wasn't able to get in my damage. There we go, 1,700 damage. You can see how this weapon really hits like a truck. I need to redo my buffs, so I'm redoing them. And Nasher is not going to let me get close, but I'm going to try and sneak in the last hit here and fire a laser. And that's it. That should be... I needed 5,000 damage. That should have been roughly 6,000 damage, if math is relatively decent. Fire one more for good measure. Okay, now I know I have it. Now, there's one more thing about the Aether Strikers. We have a skill called Surge, which is just a tap. So to use Tempest Form and Karma Breaker, hold the special button. And to use Surge, you will be able to use it anytime you build a mantra. The different color flashes are called mantras. And so you can see on the left side of the special bar, the Surge icon went away, and then I just used it and it went away again. Got it back. Use it again. I'll use 2 combos this time. That's what the bar ticking down is, by the way. It's my timer to cast Surge. Because if that bar runs out, then I won't be able to use it. That's pretty much covers the Aether Strikers. Pretty simple weapon once you understand how the buffs work. And what the buffs do actually increase your damage of your finisher, the big beam. And so it's teaching, this quest is teaching you how to optimally play the Aether Strikers, which is really nice. Gonna go find the Nasher since we kind of took a long time to kill it. It should be almost dead though. It is in fact almost dead. Not too much health left. Need to redo my buffs. And so using, I'm just gonna show you an example here. I have Tempest Form active only. And you can see that I dealt 1,300 damage. Hopefully you don't die. Don't die, Nasher. I need you. I need you. Don't die yet. And then with all the buffs... Oh, Tempest Form fell off. Heck. I was like, what? Should deal more damage. It's gonna die now. I already know it. And I'm not going to be able to show you. I already know. Maybe this will kill it. Go! No, it didn't show the damage numbers. Just my luck, dude. Just my luck. Just take my word for it. Every buff increases the damage of the laser beam. That sucks. I wish I was able to show that. But maybe in a future video, I can show off the laser beam dealing more damage. But the thing to take away from that, gotta have all the buffs active, and each combo has every time, so like 1 combo completed has a buff, 2 combos completed has a buff, and 3 combo is your finisher. That's gonna finish, at least it should finish, our Advanced Strikes quest. Not getting the question mark though. There we go. It just wasn't showing up on the... that's strange. Might be a bug. Well, we got a whole bunch of orbs and tonics, which is nice. Now we can go into the Scarred Master, and we'll actually make one just for fun. I'm thinking... I'd like to make the Thundering Bolts, so maybe I'll hold out for those.
If that is all, I have a business.
Now, I'm going to take the time to actually customize my armor a little bit more. In a previous episode, I remember saying I'm probably going to do something like this. And so I'm going to go with the Drask armor. I'm going to go with the Ember Main helmet, which is already crafted, but I'm going to fully upgrade it. see, what does this have? This has sharpened and a utility cell. I'll probably go for those as well. We might need to go hunt Drask here in a moment. But after we get situated on gear, we're going to take a peek at our weapons as well. So I'm only able to upgrade to +4, which means I need to level up my Slayer Mastery to upgrade further. Which is fine. We're going to get more Slayer Mastery once we start using other weapons when we're doing 5x5, which is to use all the different weapons. Now, at this point, I'm looking at what am I going to fight next? And I know Nezaga and Karabak are in the future. And I'm really wanting some anti-Terra gear because Karabak is a little tricky. But right now, I have a ton of frost orbs, and a power slot sounds good to me. So I'm going to upgrade these. And this is honestly just for the time being, because I feel like I don't really have any better options. We'll get Iceborne, I guess. I'm really more so looking at this armor because I want either the passive that's on the armor or the cell slot that is on the armor. Evasive Fury in this case is really good for faster weapons like chain blades or repeaters, so you could even go with 2 pieces of Embermane here if you're so inclined. But I want the power slot, excuse me, off the Drask, and the power slot off the gloves here. So that's kind of my logic. I'm gonna equip those now. Let's take a peek here. And we should be better off in terms of resistance. We already have those equipped. Great. We have a +1 over power cell. That's nice. Have any conditioning? We do. We can equip whatever weapon we want. What weapon should we play next? Maybe chain blades? Chain blades might be kind of fun. We're just getting situated here, and we'll prepare ourselves for the next episode. I want to go over chain blades because they're pretty fun and interesting. We're going to go with more Evasive Fury on these Ember Blades. We should be able to upgrade these relatively high. You don't need to upgrade your weapons as much as I do. I'm just doing it so the episodes don't take as long. If you don't like chain blades, then upgrade whatever weapon you want to play with. But just know that you're going to get a little bit of mastery because I just actually leveled up off of crafting these blades. So just crafting every weapon doesn't hurt. You're going to get a little bit of EXP. Again, I have a mastery video that's going to be coming up right before this video, actually. But I believe that's where we're going to come to a close. This is our brand new loadout. We got Ember Blades, Embermane helmets, Draskscale Plate, and Boreal Might, Boreal March. We still need to do our barrage, or unleash the barrage, or whatever it's called, the grenade quest line. And let's see, we also crafted the Shrike Zeal, so we'll equip that and put a cell that isn't Aetherborn, hopefully in the future. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. A little bit slower, I know we didn't finish the chapter, but we will here in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the Shattered Isles.